Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men.
Why did we let this happen? What could we have done?
Please, Dad, save your strength.
They need to know how this happened, Naomi. They have a right to know. We knew, Naomi. We all knew.
Do we dare tell them?
The children have a right to know.
Our story starts before the rise of world government, before the tech oligarchs' money and tech turned our world upside down, before the birth of the hive mind tied everything together and gave birth to the universal surveillance state, before the universal currency system governing our lives, before the takeover of our schools and churches, before mass citizen detention and poverty became a crime and millions became homeless. It was a simpler time when technology was good, when it was solving the world's problems. But even then, there were some who knew that the darkness was coming, and Naomi and her father were not the only ones.
Our technological powers increase, but the side effects and potential hazards also escalate.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Antonio Pierce. I am CEO and Chief Engineer of Phoenix Ascendant, a leading robotics company. Ronald Melson and I left Mastro Engineering 5 years ago and built a technology impact center to measure AI's impact on society and guide our efforts as we develop the next generation of advanced androids. I invite you to join our team as we build the future together. Time to get back to work.
If we continue to develop our technology without wisdom or prudence, our servant may prove to be our executioner.
Antonio Pierce and Ronald Melson formed the Technology Impact Center because they knew what others were afraid to acknowledge, that engineers were growing afraid of their own creations.
Good morning, Naomi. How is our monitoring going?
It's looking good. Everything is stable.
Any events?
A couple.
Another military android broke out of containment and killed 2 project engineers.
That is why we do technology impact studies.
To measure the impacts before we commit to building.
Exactly, Naomi. Are we ready for tomorrow's presentation?
Yes, we are.
Great. Then let's go down and walk through it.
Then, Antonio opened the Under the Surface Theater to stimulate discussion on the dangers of rampant technical growth. They would develop at the labs, but they would do it safely.
346 people dead. Are we ready to discuss this?
80,000 American overdose deaths annually from opioids. Regarding COVID-19, analysis points toward a possible lab leak.
What about the future, Naomi?
What about the Dawn Project, Antonio?
I would like to form a team with you and Bailey.
Let's do it.
Now, Bailey's story is an important one that requires some elaboration.
You have come a long way, Lisa. It's time we see how you do in a real-world office environment.
Thank you, Bailey. I think I am ready.
Before Bailey had come to Phoenix, she had been a brilliant android trainer at Maestro Engineering, the leader in the field. She set industry standards for how android training was to be done. Bailey had been partnered at Maestro Engineering with legendary android developer Dr. Ronald Melson, her ex-husband, and our co-founder. Together, they had made a formidable duo.
You passed all of your tests today, Patricia. I am very proud of you.
Thank you, Dr. Melson.
But Maestro was always pushing the design envelope, and when Ronald designed Martina as a singular next-generation prototype, her extreme performance on tests and her human appearance presented societal challenges.
Martina, your scores are exceeding those of a human. That's never happened before with any android here. We have to keep your scores a secret, Martina.
Why am I being punished for doing well?
The world was not ready for an android like Martina, so Bailey tried keeping her uniqueness a secret to keep her safe. But reality was always staring them in the face.
Martina, I have risked my life and given you free will, but you must never tell anyone. If you do, they will bring you here and terminate you. Do you understand?
You have been like a mother to me, Bailey. I will keep our secret, always.
But as the inevitable leaks happened, it was decided it was best for Martina to stay with Ronald, Bailey's ex-husband and Martina's developer.
I will take good care of Martina, Bailey. The train is coming, and we do not want to miss it.
But after Ronald left Maestro for Phoenix and Martina went into hiding, Maestro could not turn their investment in Martina into profit. So Bailey was judged to be expendable by Maestro management.
You know the boss is forcing me to downsize, and you're the only one left here, so I need you to train your new AI replacement.
But Antonio Pierce recognized Bailey's genius and was ready and willing to take a chance on Bailey again.
Lord, I need a real break. I have bills to pay.
You can talk to me, Bailey. Bailey, I am Antonio Pierce with Phoenix Labs, and we can use an experienced trainer like you. And maybe you would like to prove them wrong about firing you.
Sometimes God has other plans, I guess.
Maestro made other rushed attempts to create another Martina after Bailey and Ron's departure to Phoenix, but their attempts repeatedly failed.
You were a rush job, Cassandra. God forgive me. Tough time since Ronald left us. Cassie, wake up.
You penalty it.
Nia!
Being ambitious, Antonio wanted to succeed where Maestro had failed, build a truly next generation humanoid android, the Dawn Project. And Phoenix had something that Maestro did not. Bailey and Ronald Melson, the only two people who had success doing it.
You are a real trooper. You do good work.
Like you said, Antonio, prove them wrong.
I am giving you another engineer to help you out, Bailey. There is another project we need to tackle, and you are going to need help. Naomi, I talked to Bailey about the two of you working together on the next project.
Everyone respects her work. That's not the problem. Bailey's work is both groundbreaking and fiercely independent.
Which is why I am bringing in Victor, my son, as a new intern. Together, you will all make a strong team.
Antonio worked hard to get Ronald Melson's approval for the project, and though he was semi-retired, he also agreed to act as a principal consultant.
We all know that Maestro is ahead of us in Android development. Bailey's efforts have helped us to close that gap, somewhat. But it's going to take a strong team effort to pull off the Dawn Project. And I am adding my son, Victor, to this effort to help you both.
Martina is unique, Antonio. You know that.
Which is why you sent her away. After Dawn, there will be no more hiding.
It's fair to ask the question, was this the right decision? So let me ask the question, who would you rather have the technology? The guy who studied the impacts first, or the risk-taking billionaire investor?
That Antonio was a resolute man of faith, no one doubted. He started Faith on Fire, an independent Christian group, to carry his faith outside of the church and into the marketplaces.
I started Faith on Fire to give young people an opportunity to make an impact for Christ.
I believe our faith is strong enough to flourish in the marketplaces and in the streets and in our community places.
Everywhere people are, we will light a fire there.